Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine
He's nuts.
across your face. All right.
Welcome to horror.
We're back trying to actually, I forget which order I need to. No, I didn't mean to do that.
Aww.
It's not broken. I gotta not pause the fucking game.
You got a lot of stuff going on
Okay.
here, man.
All right. Now I gotta.
Snow White.
Okay.
That movie did really well at the box office.
Use.
Oh. Ew.
All right. No, because I gotta put the other two in.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Well, that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
Baby. Oh God. Is this like one?
How not to market your movie?
Well, but in like a really untalented actress is like.
Kal-El, no.
Enough champagne to fill the Nile. Like, oh God.
Oh God.
Gal Gadot and Mrs. Zegler, or Ms.
What's one of the other ones?
Max
Lord.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Give me the stone.
Give me the stone.
Give me the stone.
What happened to it?
You have to tell me what happened. Oh, and she's just like shaking her head, talking to like Kristen Wiig in like that hallway.
God,
dude. No, what are you losing of yourself? No, what have you given up? What have you given up, Wonder Woman?
Hotel Sky.
No, no.
So this is the part in the game where in the PS3 collection, this is where the game actually broke for me. When I started the music box when I was playing it with Chris.
Oh yeah.
The whole basically this James and the music clock thing was here, and then everything else was just black. Like basically it was just a black void, and I could just run around and nothing could I couldn't play the game.
Did you initially thought it was like a glitch, or did you think like, am I in the nightmare world?
No, I was like, did something why is it like this? And then I looked over at him and I was like, dude, I don't think we're gonna be able to see the end of this game. And I wanted him to see it because he hadn't seen the end of it before.
I love that the HD collection is so bad that even people online when it goes on sale, like on the Xbox store or whatever, they're like literally just emulate it. Yeah. Just emulate.
If you're gonna have the option between them, I mean, like obviously, if the PS3 or Xbox collection's like the only option, you literally don't have a PC or something. Like, play it because they're worth playing. It's the worst way.
It's the worst version
to
of
play
that.
these games. Like,
it's like watching the newest version of like the original 3 Star Wars movies on like the stupid alien things. It's just like all the worst thing. I mean, they did digitally clean it up to make it look better, but God, it's bad.
Where's the stairwell? Oh, right next to me.
There you go. Well, I mean, you don't look at something, you might miss it.
You might just miss it.
Okay,
I need to go to what was it 312? I think it's actually
the preservation room. Go on, enjoy.
Use the stairway key, the delicious jams and jellies.
What's that? Delicious jams and jellies.
Yeah, that's National Treasure.
Yeah.
Right.
I was also thinking of like what's that movie with like they go to like the hotel room and it's like the evil room there. It's like 319. It's got,
1408.
1408.
Yeah, 1408, dude.
That's it.
That's
a
a fun movie.
No.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the iconic meme scene.
We'll go during the galas where there's much less security.
Come on.
Yeah, you know what like occupies my mind is
go.
Nicolas Cage and then the dude that sort of looks like him that was in 1408.
Oh, are you talking about John Cusack?
He looks a little like
John
Nick
Cusack.
Cage, just like younger Nick Cage.
I mean, maybe.
I think a little bit because I was thinking just like white guy with like kind of
Do you remember the
weird hair and weird delivery.
Do you remember the part in 1408 when he like holds up the big radio boombox?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god. He's like waiting for her to stare at the window.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie? The 80s movie that he was in.
Oh god.
Is it like
Is
it Say Anything or something?
Yeah, Say Anything.
Okay. I thought it was like 16 Candles or something. I forgot, like,
16
No,
Candles.
that's
is
John
awesome.
Hughes.
That's an awesome movie.
Yeah, you're right.
I think John Hughes also wrote Say Anything, didn't he?
Please promise you'll take me again, James.
So
I don't know. That dude wrote a lot of classics. And then Hole in 3.
Yeah.
was it Cameron Crowe? Yeah, Cameron Crowe.
Oh, it is Cameron
yeah.
Crowe. You're right.
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire.
You know what's a pretty good band is Counting Crows.
Yeah, they're really good.
Don't have the
Did they sing the Shrek song?
Yeah.
No.
One of that. Shrek 2.
Well, I don't
Shrek
think
2.
that count. I don't think that's what you're talking about, right?
I think that band sings the song in Shrek
They
2.
sing the song. Come on, Jump a little higher.
I know,
Yeah,
but I didn't want to think about it. All right.
it.
I don't Monkeys my band. All right.
Yeah, no, they're a good band though.
Dude, I met
They
Dude, I met Davy Jones, dude. I have a picture of me and Rob with him. We were like 5 years or 6 years old.
That's pretty sick, I gotta say.
Yeah,
He's
a nice dude
over there.
Yeah, he's a nice dude.
Yeah.
Cool. I've met The Rock.
You met the Dwayne Johnson?
Dwayne the
That's
Rock
so
Johnson.
sick.
I got a picture of him at the where I work, and it's he was at Gold's Gym, like in Worcester.
That's
like
sick.
back in the day. And then we just have a picture of me as like a kid and everything, like all three of us together with like The Rock.
That's rad.
Oh wow,
It was pretty cool.
That's
like,
awesome.
How
my
long?
mom
How long ago was that?
It was a long time ago. It was probably when I was like 7.
So yeah, around the same
Oh, so like his
Yeah.
career was like
starting.
yeah.
He was
kinda.
just doing like wrestling.
Yeah.
And then
He hadn't even done the Scorpion King yet.
no,
Or Walking-
he did
or
not.
Walking Tall.
He haven't even been the Tooth Fairy.
or Southland.
Dang.
Dude, he's like small. He was so much smaller in
Back
that
then,
picture
yeah.
than he is. Like,
oh yeah,
now.
yeah.
He's like
He hadn't taken steroids yet.
dude, he probably took like he probably took like
Allegedly.
the version of steroids that doesn't make you that huge
Yeah.
because he is huge
Yeah.
right now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's like Mr. Universe right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but this scene's actually super sad in this game.
Yeah.
Where he like realizes like what he did. Like this is the first time he actually like confronts the fact that he did what he did.
Yeah. And this like terrible
Well-
child.
Yeah.
So there you are, James.
He realizes what he did to Mary.
If not, let's get going already, okay?
Come on, get up.
Yeah, this scene's really sad.
Laura.
James, snap out of it.
In a special place, James.
Like, I'm sorry.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
What do you think like makes you kind of choose like her like why he's wearing like a green jacket and everything? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of his like character design is pretty interesting to me.
Yeah. It's trying to make it seem like he's like a military vet or something.
No, that's
But then they did it for
Homecoming.
Like,
He has like the same
Homecoming
outfit. He has the
sucks.
same dead wife fit.
He does have. he's rocking that dead. Except it's a dead
Yeah.
brother fit.
Just
in that
like
one.
just like Alan Wake and
I don't care if I spoil like the ending to that freaking stupid game, but that game sucks so hard.
Which one?
Homecoming.
I can't wait for us to play it here.
It's
I can't wait.
It's
Yeah.
pretty trash.
Oh, it's one of the worst.
You it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
get, James.
This personification of a little girl hating on you.
I think it's justified.
I was always waiting for you.
Why?
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 You could just sit here eating pizza.
How can you sit here wallowing,
Watching TV.
watching TV?
God, it's not even The Simpsons, dude. That's new Simpsons.
There's nothing
too.
ever on Channel 7
No, never is.
or 8.
Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry.
The Mary you know
Isn't here.
isn't here.
It's so cool that we're almost near the end of this.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It's been really fun replaying through it.
Is that the last time you see her?
No, I don't
No,
think
he's
so.
here again, I believe.
Yep.
Just like the lighting in this.
Yeah.
Laura,
It looks so cool.
I'm sorry.
Laura Croft is in this? Oh, sorry, Lara.
Lara.
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of which, it's super funny that that Tomb Raider thing just went kaput, and now it's like a failed franchise. I'll never get off the ground.
Dude, it makes me sad because I would have loved a sequel to the Alicia
The 2018.
Vikander one.
That's not what they're gonna go for, you know
No.
that though. It's gonna
I-
be like a new animated piece of trash that was
Yeah.
headed up by Phoebe Waller-Bridges.
Didn't Roar Uthog direct that?
Yeah,
the guy did
Yeah.
the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I liked his take on Tomb Raider. I would have liked more of that.
Well, I also like Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
Mm.
Though Quake was good too, I'd go for a third if they made one.
Yeah, why not?
Those were fun movies.
I forget the guy that's leading it. He's so good though. Yeah. If anybody here has never seen the Quake or the Wave, you should go watch them.
Definitely.
They're great. So.
You want to see me? Okay.
You can hear me?
You want some of this?
You want some of this?
You want some of this?
And some of these.
And some of these? All right. Back down to the second floor.
Ooh, flashlight on, man.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. James doesn't like that.
James will remember this. Man, Telltale, what an unfortunate history to end on.
They're
That's-
kind
Well,
of.
they ran that company in the ground though. The people that ran it. It's not even like the people that were working there's fault. It's the higher
it's like
ups.
upper management and stuff, I'm sure, but still, it's
well,
no
the
way
problem
to go.
the problem that for me, like from outside looking in, was that they kept buying like licensing like products, and they're like,
at least I can
we're
see
gonna
the
make
map.
a game on this and this and this.
It's like 10 different
And
licenses
I'm like,
at the same time.
dude, do one at a time.
Yeah, it's what it was like The Walking Dead. They also had like the I think like the comic book series, like the wolf that was like a detective and everything.
They had Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us, thank you.
Yeah, they had Telltale's Game of Thrones. They had Batman, Back to the Future,
Borderlands.
They had Jurassic Park, right?
Well, that was early. That was wicked early. Like when they first started out, they did Jurassic Park and like
Ooh, I forgot about
and
this
that
part.
other one too. Yeah.
You must be joking. I'm very sorry.
Very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people.
Yeah. This is him talking back in the day.
Yep.
Please calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what
You
I
better.
Better. I don't pay for this healthcare for nothing.
can for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months.
Ooh,
That's not great.
that's a wide margin of error.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Well, you got like 6 months to live. What are you doing? And you can move around, you can do stuff and everything. Just once the 6 months is up, you're dead.
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't even know what I would do.
Skydive.
I think I have to like go cross country.
Yeah.
I get my affairs in order.
Yeah. Well, after I do the affair stuff, I'm not working. I'm gonna just like
Oh yeah,
just take out 10 credit cards and just go, and whatever happens happens. But yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know, I just really like cross country and then maybe down to Mexico and see what happens.
I'd like to like get my first film made before I'm gone.
Ooh, yeah.
Like obviously I'm trying to do that now, but that would be my that's the one thing I want to do before
you
I'm-
pass on. Or anything.
Like if I can do that, I've accomplished what I wanted to do.
So you made like a lasting piece of art that's your expression.
Exactly.
Does this seem freaking?
It does look like wicked dark, but you also don't have any.
I can't turn it up
I
anymore.
mean, you don't have your flashlight on either.
No, and
So-
yeah, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to use my flashlight.
So that's probably it because it is like wicked
dang
dark.
it. All right, I need to go to the
You need to find what north is.
elevator.
Yeah.
I think. So
Eels.
through here, and then at least there's no enemies. And
That's
then
true. That's
To
true.
the elevator. Wait, what am I looking at?
Oh, I think you have some ammo on the
ammo.
ground.
Ammo or something.
Ooh,
Oh, and let's say an antidote, yeah. I thought it was gonna-
ampule.
Oh, yeah,
or
because
whatever
I
they're
thought it
called.
said apple for a second.
Ampules.
Ampules.
I know they like give you like slow healing.
I thought they supercharged health. Unless I'm thinking of like
Alright.
something else.
All right. To the
It
basement.
is hard as hell to see in there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that's the design of the game, my friend.
Yep.
It's also meant to be played out like a freaking CRT.
Yeah. So we're kind of playing
True,
it at like
true.
a much different.
Like
Is that
lighting.
filling up?
Yeah, it is.
Well, better hurry, my friend. Yep. Killing those ground zombies. Ooh.
All right. Let me check my map. Okay, so I need to go to the bar.
Oh, the bar?
I need to go to the bar.
Oh, you know what? Actually, we talked about a little bit about this, like Signalis, right?
Yeah.
Would you say this Signalis is closer to Resident Evil or to Silent Hill?
That's a good question. I guess I would say that like gameplay wise it does seem a bit more like Resident Evil, but I also feel like in terms of like
environment,
the psychological storytelling, like
yeah,
I would say it's a little closer to
this.
yeah,
yeah.
I'd say so.
All right, to the kitchen. Oh, let me go the wrong way. To the kitchen.
Kitchen. Cook you up some snacks.
All right. items. I wonder why they're getting me ready.
Oh, it's like this is some sort of boss fountain.
It looks like we're sort of near the end of the game, perhaps.
Mayhaps there, man.
James, what you looking at? Okay.
And I think Pro Country is definitely more Resident Evil than Silent Hill.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't played these games, beautiful audience, then I suggest that if you like horror, then you go with Crow Country and Signalis. Both pretty good games there.
Excuse me.
Ooh, she's
Wait,
sure.
where am I? God, I went the wrong direction.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Look, James, just...
You're a peach, but come on.
Let's get out of here. Alright, cool. Alright, and then... Is this... Yeah, one of my favorite... This is probably my favorite scene in the whole game.
Fire!
Just the best. Just love this scene.
It's crazy. Looking in that hallway, you would have never been able to tell this was on fire.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a very subtle thing. You can see, like, a slight
I
smoke.
think the implication is that only they can see the fire.
Yeah.
Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest.
Can you miss this scene?
I don't think so. I think
No.
you have to see. I think you have to.
Thanks for killing my father, by the way, Mama.
You're not my mama.
It's just me, James.
It's you.
I'm sorry for not being your mother.
And there's an interesting implication about this scene with not just her but some of the other characters, but it's the fact that like she, like, I don't think she ever will like really defeat the demons that she has to deal with in life.
She's
and
a little bit too broken.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that like she won't be able to survive in life, like, because like it's very clear that like her character will leave Silent Hill and continue to live. It's just the fact that like she'll never be able to stop seeing it or reliving it, and I think that that's a really, really cool message with her character.
Don't pity me.
I do like how this is like from James's angle, like he's looking at her.
Yeah.
Like in a more modern game, they would possibly do this angle, but you'd be able to control it and then kind of like screw up what they're doing. But this is pretty cool.
Will you love me? Take care of me?
Yeah, and I like the fire because it looks like she's in hell, which she is. A hell of her own making.
Well, I guess to some extent, I would say it is and it isn't, because like obviously like it's not her fault about the stuff that her dad did, and
no, but I mean, even though you've been saving her and you saved her from her last thing, and
I think there's that kind of thing where like people go through like things in their own lives and everybody has different experiences,
right?
But like you yourself can't take someone else's pain away entirely. No. You also can't deal with the like trauma and things that they've been through. They have to fight through that stuff themselves.
Right.
And like some people can learn to live with it and some people have a harder time.
Right.
And I think that that's kind of where she's at, where it's like she still has to find a way to live through it and not let it affect her ability to like move forward.
Right, but you see that fire closing off there, and then she'll never truly.
There's a lot of people like kind of go a couple different ways with this, whether like she lets that trauma behind her consume her, or whether she finds a way in the future.
You see it too.
Mayhaps. I don't know. It's
for me.
Well, it's always like this.
That's a good line.
So it's see, that's my favorite line in this game. Is literally just she said, "For me, it's always like this." So like the implication that she's always surrounded in this like fiery hell to always be climbing but can never get out of it.
Well, it's the idea that like your demons can consume you.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of really cool ways to interpret that, and I think it's fantastic. It's probably my favorite thing.
She's
in this
just
game.
like Notre Dame.
Oh well. Man, we can rebuild.
We can. I love that JonTron episode. It's like Notre Dame pre-fire, Notre Dame post-fire. You can't hurt us. You can't destroy us. We'll come back stronger.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that they literally use like Assassin's Creed's models to like rebuild it.
Yeah, which is sick.
Like for like Assassin's Creed,
that's like the most recent, probably like updated architecture. Like,
yeah, literally when they made Assassin's Creed 2, they went there and like literally mapped out like the whole thing to rebuild it in the game, and they used that to fucking fix it.
You know, it'd be funny if Ubisoft lent them out to them and everything, and they're like, "You don't own that."
Yeah.
You don't own those architecture structure. That's ours now. You don't own your games.
Nope. You don't own anything. But yeah, so you leave, and now we're in a much better state of less fire,
more water.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man.
Yeah.
Like that's a classic movie.
Yeah. All right. I think we only have one way to go.
Oh yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a lot of enemies to go through.
So it looks like we're out of the other world again.
Yeah. Would you rather be in like a Resident Evil world or like Silent Hill?
Oh God, let me just get out of here.
Pretty bad. But
all right, and I think we're pretty much I think we're in the last
section.
Last section here. Yeah, nice. I think we have 2 boss fights. Yep. Oh, the iconic.
Yeah.
The iconic thing. Yeah, they use this.
Lay Reddit meme.
Yep. Yeah, lay Reddit meme.
Why you know?
Yeah.
So just so you know, the models from Assassin's Creed did not help rebuild Notre Dame.
Oh, they didn't use it?
No.
Well, way to
Fake
take
news.
away my fun fact of the day that's no longer a fun fact.
But they did donate money to the reconstruction.
That's good at least.
So,
good on them.
So if somebody watched this video and then like left immediately after, they'd think that was fact.
I'm sure there's tons of stupid things we've said which aren't like accurate at all. I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, I'll just save there. Just make an extra save.
But,
all right.
Speaking of which, rather be in the Silent Hill world or the Resident Evil world? Which one there?
Yep.
Bobby?
I'll take Silent Hill.
I would also take Silent Hill because at least like not the whole world is terrible.
Yeah, it's just my psychological.
I don't know. I haven't seen the new Silent Hill game, so maybe it is. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the enemies would be pretty easy to kill. You just smack them a couple times and give them a kick, and you're good.
Yeah. You don't have,
I can't get infected.
Right. You don't have like a Sadler-esque like monster that's gonna, or like a giant robot that's piloted by a midget.
Yeah.
Like after you or whatever. But
all right. So this is the scene where the teeth are in her eyes. If you have the collection.
Ooh.
The PS3, Xbox 360 collection.
Teeth are in the eyes.
The teeth are in her eyes.
My eyes.
My eyes. Bald. Bald. Bald.
Do I love that movie?
It's wicked good.
Yeah. So this is definitely
Ooh. Okay.
a tough scene for him.
Yeah. God.
I'm so curious what the remake of this will do. Yeah, so you see it's just her eyes there, but that scream there, you see her teeth in her eyes because they didn't fix the bug.
Yeah, it's just great in the collection.
Yeah, in the collection, not in this one. This is the OG PS2, so it looks great.
Best way to play, man. Best way to play, other than special E word.
Yeah.
I was
Well, we're not playing a Nintendo game, so
it's true.
No one else is
They don't
bothered.
care.
No one else is bothered.
If this gets ported to Nintendo, they'll care. But
then
they
they'll
won't.
care.
Yeah.
James, you're already punishing yourself.
Maybe they'll
my
charge
guy.
$80 for that one too.
Yeah.
They'll charge $80 for anything.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I said earlier I would defend that, and I will when the time comes. If we ever do that video about defending the price.
Okay.
So this whole thing, you can't kill them.
You just have to outlast
It's
them.
kind of the same thing as the last time.
Yeah, you just have to kind of bob and weave, don't get stabbed.
Yeah, buddy.
I think like you know what's really interesting about like Silent Hill is that there's like some iconic imagery from Silent Hill in general. Pyramid Head, like that hole in the wall, just like reaching down into that. The door from Silent Hill 4.
Yeah.
Right? Tons of stuff, but I don't understand exactly why the later games decided to go like, oh, Pyramid Head, we can use it in our game. You know Homecoming? Pyramid Head's in there.
Yeah, because like he's supposed to be the antagonist.
Let's put him in there.
For James only, because like again, it's sort of that like.
It's a specific monster. It's a specific demon.
Because it has to do with his own psychological.
Yeah,
demons.
He is the Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting bullets if you don't need to?
Well, they're kind of like. Oh, dude, it's not like he has like a million bullets anyway. Come on, it's fine. Just gotta go around.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, eventually they just kill themselves, huh? Looking good.
Oh, he tried to smack me.
He did try to smack you, and I think that was like a straight up backhand. Bam. Bam.
Look, dude.
Yeah, dude, I don't want no trouble.
Actually, I wonder how many bullets have I blasted through?
It's like,
okay.
yeah, well.
Not much.
Not much at all, my friend. That was even the most you had. You had like 127 in like a different spot there. I think that was just freaking shotgun
127 shotgun rounds, dude?
Dude, yeah, like you could.
Oh, I gotta.
You gotta bounce.
I got a call. Insurance is calling me.
Oh God. Tell him the house is safe. All right, now keep shooting. Keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting. It's like mosquitoes. Just gotta keep on shooting there. Oh, okay. What do you think there's 2, not like 3 or something?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Oh, maybe because you like hurt one earlier. It's like his minions he's sending out there, maybe. Oh.
Yeah, you just have to run out the clock until they
like give up.
Yeah.
Well, I do kind of like that. This is basically you and the doctor.
Yeah.
And then both of you basically killed your wife. Well, kinda.
Yeah, because I think this has a lot to do with like I don't know, because I also don't want to say anything and then it be my headcanon, you know, like.
I think like some of that is.
I hate doing that.
Well, some of it's ambiguous anyway, so it doesn't really, I don't think that
yeah, because like I know a lot of people have said that they theorize that it has to do with like James's own like, well, not only like him feeling like he, in some ways, killed his own like wife, like obviously like technically yes, but.
Right, but.
Like. It's like him basically fighting with himself.
Well, I mean, it's also what's interesting too is that there's a lot of like duality going on in this game. So you have like Laura and you have like Maria, and that's like the 2 different like spectrums right there of like his wife basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I mean he has himself, and then he has like all these other characters he's kind of looking at.
Yeah.
And I forget her name, but the one we just talked to that was running up the stairs for the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Like her,
Angela, yeah,
Angela, yeah, who's, you know, got her own issues there and is in and out of reality, and kind of dealing with things in like a different type of way.
I also love the fact that like you can like everybody who's like they see their own things, but when you're in the same, and you know, like they're all in Silent Hill together, they see each other's hells at the same time as their own. Sometimes,
because sometimes it's like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah, or, it's almost like they kind of coexist, but at the same time like. Clash.
Right, at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember It?
Are you talking about like the
TV series?
Yeah, the Stephen King one.
Yeah, I read like the book and everything, and
the book's an experience.
The book is an experience, but because the clown as it were, takes you to your own personalized version of whatever's going on.
Yeah, he does it to like lure them in to try and like because like he needs to weaken them and get their fear.
Yeah. So
because if they're weak enough, then he can consume them.
And then all the adults that are around just ignore it, so they can see it, but they just don't want to acknowledge it, so they can survive.
And because kids have stronger emotions, they are strong. They're less,
easier to harvest.
Yeah.
But then a giant turtle shows up.
Yeah, freaking love. It's crazy because you could tell in the book that he was like on like so much drugs writing that.
Probably. I'm not gonna assume things, but
because he had gotten hit by a car.
Oh yeah,
up in Maine, and then he
was that before or after he wrote Misery after that, right?
I think he wrote It and then Misery or something like that. But I know that he was writing.
I much prefer Misery.
He wrote Misery and then It, and I think he developed an addiction to painkillers because of the accident. He was high on like painkillers and stuff like when he wrote Misery and definitely It, because I think he said that like he didn't even remember writing that like the controversial scene in It.
I also don't believe that.
But I don't know.
He could also just be lying.
He could also be using that as an excuse, but...
Well, it's not like the dude didn't redraft the script a thousand times.
His publisher was like, what is this? And he's like, trust me.
Trust me, bro. I was high during the time, but it's pretty good.
But yeah, like
This will get made into a movie 6 times.
Yeah, but like I know the nurses are like obviously like in this game are like a repressed psychological manifestation of like...
His sexual
urges that he had repressed while she was sick. Like, and like that to me makes sense.
He felt like cheating on her.
Yeah, even just thinking about it made him feel that way. And so it's like that's part of the guilt with that. I think that this is more of like like a representation of like physically himself. I don't remember. You have to do. I would definitely recommend researching like the direct quotes from like the director and the art designer and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they had specifics about exactly what it is. Obviously, it's okay to play a game and have your own interpretations because that's art. You're gonna have those things, but some things are a little more easy to read into.
Do you think like is this sort of like an Evangelion kind of situation where why are they on like crosses? It's like I just like the imagery. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there is some of that, I'm sure, in every piece of art where you don't necessarily have to have a reason why.
Oh, I forgot you could grab stuff from them. Yeah, that's right. Yep, the scarlet egg. Yep, so both the eggs. Yeah, because we're gonna need those. Okay.
But yeah, like if some imagery is just used because it looks cool.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we have to put the eggs in the door. All right.
Which one for which, man?
I don't think it... Does it matter? I guess I'll just put them in both, just to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Why not?
This might like correlate to the door or something, I don't know.
Yeah. I know they said it doesn't really matter, to be honest, which door you go into, but...
All going to the same place.
We're all going to the same place.
Why do you think they made it like that, where you have two doors that lead just to the same thing? You just put...
Because I don't think they have an effect on the ending, because you literally just go through the same door.
Right.
I think one door just looks cooler than the other.
I guess. Alright, sure.
But yeah, so the next part here, I know, it has to do with, actually, this next hallway affects the ending.